Yeah, hey everyone, I'm back, and this video is going to be a little bit different from my other videos I've made so far. In this video, I kind of wanted to give a little tribute to some of my fellow MGTOW brothers for introducing me to the red pill. But there's one individual red pillar or YouTuber, more specifically, I wanted to give a shout out to, and he goes by the name of Scotty3861. This is going to sound a little funny, not really so much, but Scotty3861 was the very first red pillar I ever encountered. And I'll never forget that date, August 2nd, that changed my whole outlook on life itself. Scotty3861 was the very first red pillar I encountered. He was the one who really kind of shined a light on the other side of things, the side that you don't really hear about in the media, and he brought to the table the truth that's really never told by the media. So if Scotty3861 is listening to this, I just wanted to thank him and give him a shout out for that, because thanks to him, August 2nd is going to be a date that I never forget, and that's now officially my red pill anniversary thanks to Scotty3861. And if anybody is listening to this, check out Scotty3861's channel. He does really good videos. He does videos on a lot of topics ranging from marriage to single men to married men, single mothers, and even some news here and there around the beaten path. But he does good videos. And what I find interesting about his videos is that he speaks really more or less from an individual perspective and take on things. You know, when you watch the media, it's often scripted, but I am not so sure Scotty3861's videos are scripted. In fact, they're not scripted. He just kind of rolls right to the point in his view on his points. He's just kind of like, you know, this is how it is, and that's my red pill's perspective on it. He is also a fellow MGTOW, and really thanks to him, I now hold my head high for being single. I hold my head high in the idea I'm not in a committed long-term relationship. And before I met Scotty3861, you know, I may have been a little ashamed or a little, you know, not much, but just a tiny bit depressed. Since, you know, going through the schoolyard, I looked around, and as time went on, a lot of my friends were getting girlfriends and, you know, getting into relationships, you know, here and there, and I was still single, and it never quite hit me until Scotty3861 pointed it out. But a lot of the behaviors he pointed out with women, though I didn't know it at the time until after the fact, everything Scotty3861 pointed out was true. It was just true. It was spot on. You know, and it hit me. Maybe that's why I was single the whole time. And I'm just daggone glad that I didn't actually have to experience the relationship to know that, you know, the double standards were there, or to know that they have a certain mindset, or to know that, you know, this was the way that females were wired, and, you know, female nature as a whole. So I want to thank really all my fellow MGTOW brothers out there. By the way, November 19th was International Men's Day, if anybody missed that, or as I like to call, MGTOW Awareness Day. But really, I want to thank all the fellow MGTOW brothers out there who are, you know, making videos and writing blogs and, you know, just really spreading the word about this movement, or this mindset, really, per se. I wouldn't really call it a movement as much as a mindset, but I just really wanted to give a shout out to all MGTOW brothers. There's so many of you guys. If I had to name you guys out, this video would probably go on forever. But I want to give a shout out to, I think, some of the most noticeable MGTOW brothers that really affected my outlook on life, and that is Scotty3861, The Straight Shooter, Sandman, Stardust, Adagun Forest, Mayor of MGTOW, MGTOW Headquarters, and just really any other MGTOW brothers out there who I didn't mention. It's not because you don't matter or anything. It's just that, there's so many of you guys, and it's also inspired me to make videos like the one I'm making now. And I feel like now I just finally found a place where I genuinely belong and things make more sense. It's like I'm hearing the truth never been told, and you guys brought it to the table, so thank you for that. Because, like the straight shooter once pointed out, nowadays, male spaces, the internet really seems like one of the only places left where guys can really talk about these types of things because of this gynocentric society we're in now. So, to all my fellow MGTOW brothers out there, hold your heads high and don't let this false matrix of the blue pillar get you down. Rejoice in the idea that you are a single man. Rejoice in the idea that you are a man. Hold your head high. Be proud. And really, I just want to say thanks for all the support. Thanks for the insight videos. Thanks for, your life stories. Oh, I forgot one more YouTuber. Ask Louis Marco. I think that's how you say his YouTuber channel, but he also does really good videos and talking about a personal experience. But I wanted to give a shout out to, it's just so many of you guys again, but just thanks. MGTOW does change lives. It changed mine. And I thank you guys for that. So, again, if you guys, any of you YouTubers out there listening to this who are fellow MGTOW brothers, I just want to tell you thank you. And with that being said, have a nice day. Later. Peace out.